Okay.
Right. So what do you think about Japanese drinking culture?
Japanese drinking culture is wild.
How so?
People in Japan work really hard, long hours. They really put their work in, and after work they want to, relax and whatever, and take a load off, alleviate some stress. So they go hard. They drink quite a lot in their business suits. Maybe not in their business suits. They drink highballs, they drink Japanese sake, they don't really discriminate. They drink wine, they drink all sorts of different alcohols, and they really, I'm drinking a lemon sour right now. In America, I don't think lemon sours are very popular, but in Japan, they're very popular, and I really enjoy them. And they have these nice metal cups in Japan that you can drink them out, and it makes it very cool.
Do you enjoy the Japanese drinking culture?
I do enjoy it. I don't enjoy it the morning after because I'm always super hungover. Besides that, in the moment, it's a great time. It's a great way to forget about the stress of work, and everybody's really friendly. And
Hey.
Hello!
Hey. So what do you think about Japanese drinking culture?
In Golden Guy, it's amazing. I mean, you can meet anyone you want to meet. Look at all these people. And I can be myself in Golden Guy, and I can drink as much as I want. It's amazing.
Where are you from?
I'm from America.
Good. What's like American drinking culture? Well, what's the difference between American drinking culture and Japanese drinking culture?
So American drinking culture is you have to drink as hard as you can until 2 a.m. when everything closes. In Japan, you can drink non-stop. You can go to the convenience store, you can go to a bar. You can find a great place to drink at any time and meet new friends.
Do you like it?
I love it.
Yeah?
I don't want to go home.
What's the downside of Japanese drinking culture?
The downside of Japanese drinking culture is people falling asleep. People falling asleep on the street. I think like seeing people, salarymen in suits, asleep on the street, or maybe people expecting you that you're so drunk and they won't help you. I think that's the bad part. Hello.
Okay, so what do you think about Japanese drinking culture?
Japanese drinking culture? Well, I love it, first of all. I like how you can go to pretty much any Japanese person and everybody kind of drinks. So you can just be with somebody hey, do you want to go for a beer after this or something? Or after work, you can get your coworkers and have an omikai afterwards or something like that. At my university too, everybody, at least the older kids and things like that. We actually just today, we finished a project together. We were in a group project. And then after we finished, everybody's we should go drinking after this. And it's oh yeah, cool. So it's a good way to make friends and connections, So I like that. We don't really have that in America, I think, usually it's hard to go to a bar and drink and then you have a car and stuff like that. But
So what's the difference between American drinking culture and the Japanese drinking culture?
It's a good question. At least for me, maybe it's because I was in the military or something, but I would always drink to get blackout. So my goal at the end of the night was to get super messed up and not be able to remember the next day. But here in Japan, it's a little more chill. It's kind of just a regular thing. It's a social thing. You just kind of drink and have a good time just to loosen up a little bit. So I guess it's not as extreme as American culture, but it's more frequent maybe. In America, it's just on Friday, you get really fucked up. But in Japan, it's you can do it any day almost. And you can go to any restaurant and order a beer. So, that's pretty cool too. You can have a guy drinking beer for lunch and it's not weird here, So I like that.
What do you think about Japanese drinking culture?
Japanese drinking culture. What? Okay, so this is completely different from America, obviously. In America, because you have the need to drive everywhere, you can't really go out drinking anywhere. Whereas in Japan, because everything is so close together and they have very reliable public transportation, it's very easy to go out and get drunk and just be all right, time to drink 12 gallons of beer and then head home. I've noticed a lot of people drunk on the streets before, and it's very sad to me. I don't think that Japan really needs to change the culture personally, this is absolutely something that is what's the appropriate word for it? It's something that is bred within the culture, but I don't see it being so harmful because Japan is so safe. I don't see it being so harmful as to where I don't think it's very harmful to the people here. So I don't mind other people sleeping in the streets because it's so safe here, but I would never think to do that myself. I always, even in my drunkest times, I always try to go home at a reasonable time, even though I want to stay out drinking more. I don't think it's a problem, honestly, the drinking culture in Japan, but other people might have different opinions.